Among many things that me and the boys are fond of collectively, one is definitely the vehicle known as the Renault Twingo, or the Twongi as we like to call them. And we love them so much that over the past couple of years we have accumulated a colorful assortment of these specimens. The other thing we absolutely love are road trips, as we have made some core memories doing exactly that. However, in all our time of owning these French nuggets, we never managed to take them on a proper multiple day adventure. It was either the cars acting up or us having trouble finding time. But this year we said enough is enough. We decided to all book a week in the summer and do everything in our power to make it happen. And despite many challenges, we made it work.
So, we're going.
Yeah, we are.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to start with a little bit of a disappointment, as one of the 3 nuggeteers won't be taking his own mighty steed.
Explain why this little son of yours isn't going to go with us.
Well, it's broken. That's all.
Will you fix it for the next adventure?
Sure.
Sure, he says, very enthusiastic. What's the situation here?
Well, we have oil.
Oh yeah.
Engine oil, yeah. We have toilet paper. Duct tape.
Oh great, yes, awesome.
First aid.
Okay.
Cooler. Tent. Some utilities.
No, this is sleeping equipment.
Sleeping equipment, okay. Mosquito nets. Then on the bottom, there's a lot of tools. This is something special.
Ah, okay.
This is something special.
Special.
Mystery.
Here you can see we have components to assemble a space station or a lunar module, you see?
Well, Jeffrey has maximized his space. He's put in an attic as well.
We have cookies as well.
And some cookies.
Here we have similar stuff. We have a toolbox. We have an impact gun. We have water. We have equipment. And we have luxury chairs. Reclining chairs for luxury staying, for luxury camping. Pretty much, yeah, a lot of space is being taken up by those chairs, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. I've got a little something for you here. You can see I'm wearing a hat which says what I am, but I know that you guys are that as well, so...
Oh, would you look at that? Oh, those are some nice hats.
Oh yeah, one for Jeffy
Thank you very
and one
much.
for Adams.
Thank you, but I don't deserve it.
Yeah, not yet. You make sure that you fix the boy and then you'll be
Worthy of the hat.
worthy, yes.
With everything packed, it was time to hit the road and get this journey underway. This enthusiasm didn't last long, as just after we departed, I noticed something was wrong with the Blue.
My engine is fucking rocking back and forth a lot. Did we remember to tighten that bolt at the back?
No, we didn't. To help you understand what is going on here, let me take you back a couple of weeks before our trip, during our preparations. The green was still firing on only 3 cylinders, and Adams and I have narrowed it down to probably a faulty fuel injector on cylinder 1. We were supposed to replace it, but because Adams never found the time for it, that never ended up happening. The red had this weird issue where it would sometimes randomly lose the vehicle's speed signal, which would freak out the ECU, make the car run weird and prevent the power steering from working. So Jeff and I decided to replace the speed sensor to see if it would help.
This is something, we don't know what it is. It's pink and it's gooey. It's gooey, yeah.
And that seemed to do the trick, because that issue hasn't popped up ever since. Which leaves us with the Blue. It had just passed the tech inspection and got registered. As it was supposed to be in mechanically great condition, the plan was to thoroughly clean the interior, which was still dirty from the previous owner, and make some sort of blinds for the windows. Though the car had other ideas, as less than a week before our departure, this happened.
Put it in 5th. 5th, yes. 5th. And floor it.
Oh jeez!
Oh yeah.
Oh that's kind of bad.
And this is the sound of the clutch slipping, which is a pretty big problem. If it was anything else, I could have probably gotten away with it by not fixing it, but this needed immediate attention. So I spent the next couple of days working on it. As this was my first time pulling the gearbox on this car, it took a bit longer than I would have wanted, and I later learned that it's a lot easier if I just take the subframe off. On the day before the trip, the car was already back together, so it seemed I still made it in time. But then I turned it on. And that is not the sound it should be making. It appears the throwout bearing slipped under the clutch fork when trying to put the gearbox back on. So instead of the throwout bearing pressing on the pressure plate, it was the clutch fork. Luckily, Jeff came over, so pulling and reinstalling the gearbox was a lot easier this time. But it seems like we forgot to fully tighten the rear engine mount, which we loosened so it was easier to bolt it to the engine. Which serves as a lesson to not rush and take your time with jobs like this. Afterwards, I still had to do a service, and I ended up finishing at about 2 in the morning.
Done. Let's go to bed.
And now that we're all caught up, after noticing that bolt was loose, I rushed back, tightened it, and met up with the boys, so we could continue our journey. At the first piss break, I decided to switch places with Adams, because I really didn't get enough sleep the night before and I also wanted to record some footage.
I will drive when I take a sip, I mean bite.
Is it so? Was it in the freezer before?
Yes.
Ah, that does make sense. The green man is driving the blue car, and the red man is driving the red car, and I am passenger.
Yo, whoa.
He's going. He's going. Another victim too. Your attic is falling apart.
Yeah, it's disintegrating.
Well, it used to be a border. It is no longer a border. You just drive through the river, which separates our two countries. Adam bullied someone off the road. Like for fucking usual.
There is something you should know about Adams. He is, as he calls it, one of the children of speed. Every time he gets behind the wheel of a car, he will push said car to its limits, which is something that annoys the fuck out of me. And this time, it was no exception. I did tell him the blue hasn't been on the road for long and something might still pop up. So it's better to take it easy. My message was noted and promptly ignored.
Somebody got pulled over. Well, that was something. We have to just be lucky that it's Adams because he can talk his way out of anything.
What's poppin'?
Did you raise up the policeman?
A bit. It was kinda hostile, so I had to be really light,
Yeah.
but there was no problem.
He just wanted to check your license and
Yes. And then you two stopped,
yeah.
and he was like, "Are you together?" And then I said yes. He's like a bit smiling. And then I said, "Yeah, this is not my car. It's from the one from the other car with yellow t-shirt.
Yeah.
I should be here with green, but it broke down." He was like, and went away.
Another lesson that we learned here is that if you're going to be taking a beat up old nugget abroad, at least bring one more, optionally in another color, so that the cops find you funny and decide to leave you alone. After that, we've almost arrived at our first destination.
Looks American. I have no idea what this is.
Our first destination was the Plitvice Lakes National Park, which is Croatia's largest and oldest national park. It covers a wide area of multiple pristine lakes connected by breathtaking waterfalls. And if you wanted to cover the complete distance on foot, you would have quite a hike on your hands.
And now I realize why people stay multiple days here. So we're gonna do this one.
And because the park is world famous, some paths can be overcrowded with people, mostly the ones leading to this amazing waterfall.
It's nice and misty here.
Oh yeah.
How cold do you think it is? It's probably...
Look cold.
Look.
This is cheating. Oh, this would be... Oh, there would be a lot of water coming through here. Oh. Perfect temperature.
At about a third of the way through the park, we took a little break. Here we could either take the boat to the next waterfalls or walk around this big lake. Because there was quite a big queue and none of us are fans of crowds, the walk, which pretty much no one else was taking, seemed like the better choice.
What's it like, Jeffy? Is it any better? Any worse?
Why? It's cooler.
Oh yeah, that maybe it does make sense. Let me give it. Oh yeah, it is a couple degrees.
Let me touch
You
it
can
so I
tell.
see it.
Look how beautiful it is. This is fucking screensaver right here.
Yeah.
Because we were all pretty tired and hungry, as we didn't get a proper lunch, we took a Unimog-shaped train back to the entrance. Like I said before, the park can become overcrowded in some areas, which is why they limit the amount of tickets sold every hour. Which is something you need to keep in mind if you plan to visit. But there are also two entrances, and if one is already sold out for the hour, the other might not be. Afterwards, we made it to the campsite where we would spend the night. And of course, we would be sleeping in our cars.
Oh, he's back already. That's not a good sign.
You tricked me into going into a restaurant.
Well, where should we go then?
Then just jump the fence. So tell us, how is your camper conversion going?
Not really good because these magnets are very shit.
So how's your camper conversion going?
Oh, excellent. Excellent. You see here wooden scaffolding
We have
To-
a
to
different
hold-
construction.
to hold this aluminium blind.
If you didn't know, a big selling point when the first generation Twongi came out was that the seats fold out into a bed. The conversion is pretty simple and quick, unless of course your Twongi is the blue, which has most of its interior bits broken. And unlike Jeff, who came prepared, I only had time to buy my local auto parts store's entire stock of windshield covers and some magnets to cover up as much of the windows as possible. This includes the sunroof, though when I bought the car I was excited about the sunroof because I was going to be able to look at the stars when camping. But I then realized that if I didn't cover it, because the OEM blinds do barely anything, I was going to be feeling the unbridled power of the sun directly in my face. Adams didn't have to bother with his camper conversion and had his Insta tent set up in about 7 seconds, which gave him plenty of time to start cooking up some of his mischievous ideas.
We can pop his breakers. We should totally pop his breakers. We are sponsored by Eurospin.
We are not sponsored by Eurospin. Jeff is a little bit more experienced than me in the building stratosphere, but I work with what I have. My brain is a little smaller than his. Oh, and yes, I have this. Like, this is gonna be like my piece de la resistance. This is the net, and I'm gonna hit him with a little bit of a. Oh, this is not as big as I thought it was gonna be. That's what she said. And I'm just gonna do this. I mean, it's gonna push it, but here, what do I do here? Like this. That's all I can do.
I mean, I think it's good enough.
You think it is?
Yeah.
It might be. I think we're done here. These suction cups fucking suck. I don't know.
Yeah, they are supposed to.
Yeah, no, they don't suck, is
Yeah.
what the problem is.
But then you have a gaping hole.
Yeah, this side is on the east side. So.
Yeah, I'm afraid this side
Yes.
is actually right under this little bugger.
That's unfortunate.
That really is unfortunate. And here we have a space shuttle.
Yeah, this is a space shuttle.
Is it gonna be absolutely delicious?
It will.
Nothing tastes better after a full day of not eating than pre-prepared meat that you got 50% off because you got to the store 20 minutes before closing time.
That's a lot of artillery you have there.
Yeah, I can't do anything with it. There are 2 strips and I have 2 pieces of bread.
What do I have here?
Cheese. 2 slices of cheese.
2.
2, yes. 2 slices of
Did
cheese.
she really cut 2 slices of cheese for you? Yes, she did.
No, they were already cut.
Ah,
Yeah, I asked for 2 slices that were pre-cut.
splendid. Adams got scammed.
By you.
No. I just said, look, they have a lasagna. Do you want a lasagna? And then he said, yes, I'm gonna have a lasagna. I'm not even that fan, but now he's eating spinach lasagna.
And like Adams pointed out, it wasn't the brightest idea to position the cars under a lamppost, but it didn't matter as I fell asleep almost immediately.
Coffee.
Yes.
I underestimated how bumpy the seats are.
You fold them down. So I need like a mattress or something to put in the car.
A dinosaur has hatched. Chalky milk and pastries.
After breakfast, the cars were converted back into the road form and we headed towards our next destination.
These are some big power lines for a small city like this.
And after traversing a road which seemed to be purposefully hidden, we arrived somewhere that was here, but didn't officially exist 50 or so years ago.
So this is the Object 505.
That's the Object 505.
The Object 505, also known as the Željava Airbase, was the biggest underground hangar and military base in Yugoslavia. It was used to store and launch MiG-21 military jets off of the nearby runways. It was purposefully destroyed in the 90s during the Yugoslav wars, but many of the tunnels with the total lengths of 3.5 kilometers are still accessible. Nobody is stopping you from entering and exploring, but police do patrol this area as it lies right on the border between Croatia and Bosnia and Herzegovina, with exits going to both sides.
I mean, it's the on camera looks better because it's adjusting. There's just a building in the hole. Oh shit. Claustrophobia alert. Is it passable? No, it's not.
No,
It's closed. Oh shit, you are playing with fire, my friend. Oh, it's closed off. They built it in, so...
jiggles. Those were blessed out.
Kurma. Oh yeah. Fuck. Oh, there's still a winch here.
No motor.
Yeah, obviously. Someone snagged it and had a little bit of a good lunch. I mean, the camera can't even pick anything up because it just goes on and on. Fuck me, dude. How huge is this? Yeah. Peanut. Peanut could hide in here and we wouldn't even see it because it's just a piece of concrete.
Yeah, or you know what could be in here? If we go further in, we could find a flash that hates, probably.
Flash that hates?
Yep.
I don't know that one.
Oh, I'm sure our viewers know it. It's warm here.
What the hell? What are you laughing about maniacally? Is it the surface?
No.
Yeah, but it has to.
Oh, dude, if something comes falling here, it will reach terminal velocity and it will fucking decapitate you.
But it has to be the surface.
Yeah, because you can feel the breeze.
Yeah, it has to.
I just want to see what's behind the door.
At that point, I was getting a little bit creeped out and I didn't want to keep pressing on in a random tunnel we found in the wall. So I left the camera to the boys and headed outside.
Good. So the rescuers will know how did you die.
Okay.
I'm going out.
Bye.
Bye.
This is insane. I need to check it out more. That, the motor. Oh yeah, it is. You can see a big shaft over here. Oh! That's a mini boy. Very awesome. The best. Look at the size of that. And these holes are just amazing.
While they were exploring the engine room that they found, I had a very quirky idea.
We got the boy in.
The boy truly is in. Oh, it's warm in here.
It's cozy.
We used the Blue as an exploration vehicle to see where one of the big tunnels led to. Adams was walking in the front to look for any potential holes or nails on the floor.
Oh, there's the end.
I like this a lot.
Okay, we're going back.
But exploring the tunnels was just the half of it, as there were still the runways.
Holy fuck. Holy shit. But wait, there's more.
And as we had an almost infinite amount of paved road at our disposal and two nearly identical cars, there was something we absolutely needed to find out. Which one is fastest?
Holy shit! Oh my god, it's so tight! Oh no! Oh yeah! Oh, I
Oh yeah! Let's go! Oh no! Jeffrey's faster! Look at this! Oh, it's kind of sticking. We are marking our territory.
After that, we left the base because we still had quite a way ahead of us before we would reach the final destination, where we would spend the remainder of our trip.
Did you hold each other's penises?
No homo. We came out of the bushes and said no homo, so don't ask.
Okay. I ham and cheese. Oh, okay, I thought it was the
Melancholia.
cherry one. Yeah, no.
Eggplant again.
The cherries and cheese. We should go.
Yeah, we should drive.
We're stranded here.
Yeah. There's a little cork moving down the road.
And that's our train. And we are
That's the
his
locomotive,
carriages.
yeah.
Yes.
It's only like 15 euros. Alright. So it's gonna be a lot easier to sleep in the Twongi.
We're about to enter the island. It could happen that the bridge is open. It's open! I called it! Look, the bridge is open!
Oh yeah, oh boy.
The final destination being Murter. It is an island which is very dear to us as it is one of the few Croatian islands which are connected to the mainland by a bridge. We've been here before and we also picked the campsite where we stayed before to set up our camp. And while the main reason we were here was because it's a nice and accessible place where we would be able to take it easy and relax for a couple of days, it is also home to a place very precious to us, which you're going to be able to see shortly.
What's poppin'?
The boys are ready to hit the town. They are dripped up. So a wonderful world from other dimension. Same color combo. Holy fuck. You don't see that every day. And as a bonus, and there's a bonus one here as well. Beautiful. They are both missing their fuel caps.
Yes.
How apt.
And they are both green spec.
No,
poverty
the other
spec.
the other one is like the old one. Is the pre-98, the
Yeah.
pre-facelifted one. Oh boys, another one, another nug. There are so many here.
This is it. I'd like to welcome you all to Moo Burger House. This is the place with the most delicious burgers we've ever tasted. And this is also a place which kick-started our burger obsession and our search to find burgers better than here. So far, we've been unsuccessful.
Guys, another one. Another one. This is like the best spots ever. Check, there should be here, I think. Adam has the red light district in there. We're gonna go and get a delivery run done in the delivery vehicle with blocked out rear windows.
Yeah, this is car-ish chick magnet and this is cop magnet.
Yeah. Jeffrey's gonna hold the base. Make sure nobody steals the red.
I can report a blowdown run
and,
as a great success. And our boy.
Here he goes.
That's something funny.
Day 2 on Murter, we didn't do much, with the exception of Jeff showing us his something special. And of course, round 2 at Burger.
Double or nothing. Absolute beast. Double or nothing.
2 little nuggies.
Jeffy, what you're gonna say?
Delicious.
As always.
Absolutely delicious.
Dig in, boys. We're eating good tonight. They disappeared somehow.
They despawned.
Speaking of Renaults, look at this absolute specimen. Back when I was a kid, I learned this was the first car that I learned to drive in. Yeah, look where the shifter is, up there.
Oh, that's quirky.
It's a Renault after all.
Let's see what's here.
Fitting.
Day 3 on Murter started like all the rest, but for that day we decided that instead of lying around for the whole day, we would go on a walk to Tisno, the town with the bridge, and a little further to find a good secluded swimming spot.
Boys, look at this absolute unit. Now this is a pickup I can get behind. Certified nog.
And while my camper conversion wasn't the best, I wanted to see what Jeffrey cooked up in his special sleeping pod.
MTV cribs.
Okay, so if we start from the outside,
Yes.
here we have the anti-bug, anti-mosquito net. So
Okay.
have the rooftop window open and mosquitoes don't go in. And it's fastened to the roof by these neodymium magnets, right? We also have the mosquito net. We have this car windshield shades, cover, which are everywhere around the car, fastened by neodymium magnets.
Because the Twingo engineers made sure to put metal all around the frame.
Yeah, for this purpose only.
Yes.
And on the roof, there's this scaffolding, should we say it, that holds this cover, right? And it has to be lower than the ceiling. You cannot stick this right up to the ceiling because then you don't have this venting hole here.
Yeah.
During the night you can just put this like away a little bit. Then here we have, let's say,
Mattress.
sleeping mattress, of course. Close that up real good so there's no light coming in. And when you go to sleep, you just put this one right about here against the window from the inside, so you have everything fully covered.
Yeah, so in the morning does it get hot when the sun starts shining?
No,
or?
it does not.
Well,
Which is impressive.
Yeah.
I'm impressed, but no, it does not.
Yeah, mine does. That's why I'm asking. Mine does get a little spicy. So yeah, you did a good job here, as expected from our resident engineer. Garbage bin. Oh, it has the wheels as well. We're back at it again, boys.
New day, new burger.
The unbeatable juiciness.
Last night.
Like all good things, this one also eventually had to come to an end. In the morning we had to pack up and convert the cars back into the road mode for the last time. We left the campsite and fueled up for our return journey back home. The adventure was a blast. Of course, I would have liked to have a bit more time to prepare, but what you're gonna do, that's just the part of the Twongi experience. Though it was a good test to see if anything else needs work, and pretty much the only thing was that Stevie joint I mentioned in the previous video. It was also surprisingly comfortable sleeping in the Twongi. The seats were still a bit too bumpy for me, but with the air mattress it was great. I'd really like to do something like this again, maybe go a bit further next time, so let me know if that's something you'd like to see. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can leave a like on it or maybe subscribe to the channel. That's it for now, and like always, I'd like to wish you a great rest of your day.